Hello everyone, I am Kapil Shah and you are watching Strength Analysis by FinLearn Academy. So as a part of the weekly series, this is the third video that we are producing which help us to understand that when the market moves in a one particular directions, so how the sector and stocks are moving in a line within a broader market. And we are doing this based on the various time scales. So let's say in a recent declining momentum, so that has started from the 1st December when the market was in a 18,800 level and it came down to the 17,859, which was the last Friday. So this data we compile on the week on week basis. So that was a series where the market is down by the 5%. But when the market was down by 5%, within that particular declining momentum in this particular recent lag, we are seeing that financial, metals, oil and gas, fertilizers did well. So it shows some sort of strength. So in a similar way, if I look at the previous week data, so here I understand that oil and gas, automobile, construction, industrial manufacturing, metals comparatively did well when the market was down by a certain percentage. And so previous month, then the averages of the previous months, top 5, bottom 5, the things that we have analyzed. Now let's say for example here I am seeing that in the previous week, after a long time, automobile has started to pick up its momentum. Automobile has a good trajectory in an overall swing basis, and now it has started to pick up its momentum again. So I am just curious to know that which are the automobile stocks are doing well, because within the automobile stock you will be having the many other counterparts. So let's say out of the 350 list that we are maintaining, so we have the automobile list over here. So in this particular swing, we are seeing that the market was down by the 5%. But within this particular 5%, which are the sectors, which are the stocks completely did well? So let's say here I keep on seeing, and I found that okay, this is one number or this number. I find they have did comparatively well. So I can come to know that this is what in Bosch and Sundaram Fastener, which belongs to the auto ancillaries, specifically the engine parts, they have did well. So looking at the other parts, so I'm seeing the kind of the repetitive positive numbers like 4, 7, -6, -5 kind of thing. So -1 is a kind of good number I can say, because market is down by 5% and this particular stock is down by just 1%. So if I just capture this particular lag here, I understand, okay fine, this is what a tire sectors. So on a broader scale, they are doing comparatively better. So gives us an understanding, okay fine, what kind of the stocks they are starting to find the traction on the side. So similar way, if I look at the other sectors, there is no oil and gas sectors which is repeating very heavily. So oil and gas sector, it is one of the performing stock in a recent upside momentum. Overall swing, it is not coming in, but in the previous week, ONGC or the oil and gas sectors has did well. So let's say for example how I did this, how the oil and gas is coming under the previous week's top performer. So here this is what in weekly written data that we have for the each and every sector. Right, so automobile, cement, everything is there. So what I did is that in the previous week, that is what in a 2nd Jan to 6th Jan, the Nifty was down by 1.36%. And if I take the average of entire automobile sector, so let's say this is what in the automobile sector entire total, if I do and I take the average, so here it shows me that 0.995, so that is about in 1%. So this is what I do into the weekly industry summary. Automobile stock in a previous week, it was up by 1%. So for each and every sector, I did the same exercise. Now let's say here I put the order largest to smallest. So here it comes the thing, oil and gas sector is broadly up by 2% when the market was down by 1.36%. Construction, industrial manufacturing, metals, they have ended on the positive note. So I understand that okay fine, these are the sectors which is under the positive note. It gives us understanding कि sector आपके कौन से अच्छे चल रहे हैं, but within that sector which stocks are doing well. So let's come back. Okay fine, oil and gas sector is did well in the previous week. So which are the sectors that did well? So here oil and gas, if I select, so I get an understanding these are the sectors are there. I can put it into the order. So all the refineries and oil drilling, LPG, these all things. So this is what the price performance are there. So here let me put it into the ascending descending order. Okay, so I see this the previous week the HPCL, IOC, GSPL, BPCL, MGL, these are the stocks did well and they are doing well in the previous week as well. So they are a kind of the good momentum that we are able to see into this. So within that, one can take out those stock. Means let's say I take the GSPL intentionally because I have studied the chart. So the thing is that Hindustan IOC BPCL, if I look at its technical chart, they are comparatively weaker one. But if I look at the GSPL stocks chart, which is in a mid cap company, as of now the mid cap companies are doing comparatively better. So for example, here I am taking the GSPL chart. So looking at in a GSPL stock, now technically we can understand this. Okay, fine, the GSPL stock on broader scale it was into the positive momentum. Recently this is what a corrective declining momentum. If I look at the line chart of it, so it has created some sorts of a W shape pattern at a lower end, and if I put the horizontal line at the bottom of it, so it gives me the kind of clarity whether this particular momentum is happening from an import level or what. So the earlier resistance level acted as support and prices are starting to pick up its momentum. So this is what a good structure is all about. And secondly, on the weekly chart, if I see the prices have started to form the higher and higher low sequence, the expanded range candle get penetrated up to the midpoint, and then again it is started to pick up its move on the high side. Daily chart, this is what the prices after declining momentum, again it is finding the traction on the high side. So here we are able to find some sorts of a traction in that stock. Now we can understand this thing technically, but how I have reached at a GSPL stock, how I am prioritizing that your oil and gas sector has a certain kind of momentum. So this understanding and thought process get within strength analysis, it can help us to understand those things. So looking at a strength analysis, that is in half part of the equation, which help us to understand that okay, which sector stocks are with the momentum, and then we can check out its technical chart and take the informed decisions within our limited time and energy resource. So let's see, this is the stock that we are discussing today. In our next sessions we will take a recap of this, how the things have panned out. So do subscribe our channel, and you can find this strength analysis actual data on our website, that is in FinLearnAcademy.com. So do visit us and exercise the things on this particular sheet. Thank you so much. Whatever the discussion that we did, that is for the education purpose only.